beautiful Aries, and welcome to your September guidance with me, Julie Poole. Thank you so much for being here. So this is good for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and for cross-watching. Any Aries placements that you have that you feel are significant. The main two will be your sun and your rising, but it's also heavily influenced if your Venus is there, if your Mars is there, wherever you feel drawn to go. So Aries, I've pulled the oracle cards at first, and I've already got a few tarot cards as well. All right, and then we're going to add to it. So the main energy that you have coming into September is this beautiful energy of ascension. Ascension lift is you, as it says the card there, prepare for rapid spiritual growth, be ready for opportunities. You are lifting, you are rising. Now, this is spiritual growth, but what very often happens as we rise up in our spiritual essence, in our energy, becoming more vibrant, more loving, more light, we draw more good things to us. So we start to find that life opens up, life starts to get better and more enriched. We start to get that promotion, we start to draw to us the love we want, we start to enhance our relationships. Everything starts to lift and get better once we're in this energy. And this is what wants to come in. But before we get there, there's a little bit of finishing off. I know, don't groan, but honestly, it's easy peasy stuff to do, right? We have an energy here of letting go, and we are letting go of this Three of Swords. Old hurts, old wounds, because they are living, residing within you and pulling you down and making it tired and making you feel drained. And it's unfinished business, all right? Unfinished symphony. This is unfinished stuff that wants to go. It's time for it to be released so that you can step into this beautiful ascension energy. Now, let's just look at it a little bit more. So this unfinished stuff, this can be from yesterday, last week, last year, 10 years ago, decades ago. Just tap into your inner being and ask your inner self, show me any part of me that is hurting, old wounds, that is keeping me in some form of struggle or lack, or life being harder than it needs to be because I'm holding on to stuff that doesn't serve me anymore. I need to have a really good look at this. We have got the Queen of Swords with this. Now, Queen of Truth, she is blunt, she is focused, and she has that very sharp sword that she can use to cut out any old wounds and any old resentments. Forgiveness, let's have a little look at that. Forgiveness is the fastest way to heal. That doesn't mean to say that you're saying about this person or situation that hurt you, wounded you, that it was okay. Forgiveness is not the same as acceptance. To say that it's okay, that's not what we're saying here. But we're saying, while I'm holding on to resentments, then it's holding me back. And the only person that's hurting is me, not you. So I'm choosing to forgive all involved in this so that I can move on, because I want to ascend into a life that is easier, with rainbows and beautiful flying unicorns and wonderful, amazing things that can happen. So I'm going to have to be a little bit tough with myself, and I'm going to have to be very firm. We've got swan spirit here, time for a deep dive. So what and why am I diving into? What do I need to look at? What needs to go? What needs to come up and out? Because the angels are saying here, in order for you to ascend into your best life, your best self, which you absolutely deserve, something needs to go. And only you will know what it is. So dive deep, my Aries, dive deep. Go into asking your inner being, am I holding any resentments, any pains, any wibbles and wobbles? Am I holding any hurts, resentments, unforgiveness? because the only person that's hurting is me. The only person that's damaging is me. And I am ready to release it so that I can live my best life, because I deserve to live my best life. So let's look at what this stuff is doing to me. This stuff that I'm holding on to, this stuff here, is unfinished business because it's still active, even if the relationship that caused it or the situation that caused it was decades ago. If it is active within my being, it is making life so much harder than it needs to be. And it's unfinished energy, because when an energy is finished and complete, it can move on up and out, move on up, move on out, finished, done. So we can end the struggle to move into this higher vibrational being that we were designed to be. So let's find out some more. Let's go back to the tarot. So what's the advice, please, in terms of releasing it easily? Let's ask that question. And then we'll look at what blocks are there. What's the advice to help and ease, please, this release? All right, beautiful. So we have got, oh, look at this. They want to help you, you know. They want to help you. So what you have here, my beautiful Aries, is the moon. We have a new moon on the 27th of August, and we've got I know this is September's readings, but you might be seeing it by then. We've got a full moon in Virgo around about the 12th, 10th, 12th, I think around about the 10th or 12th of September. So the moon allows all that is hidden to come up. So let's allow it to move on up. And as we do that, look at this. The moon is allowing the secrets, the hurts, the old wounds to come up. And we just simply say, that's it. I'm ready to find my happiness. I'm ready to step into my happiness. I am ready to grab hold of life and enjoy, to be in the joy. 10 of Cups, this is a wish fulfilled. And it's coming out with the Judgment card and the 8 of Wands. So we have this ability now to just simply acknowledge it. There's no big lots of work here to be done. Just say, right, anything that's holding me back, anything that is making life harder than it needs to be, anything that is unfinished, any old wounds, any old crap, let's get it up, let's get it out, let's get rid of it, because I am ready to ascend. I am ready. All right, we have this ascension. I am ready to start really living life, the best life that I can live. Now, that 8 of Wands is news and information, allowing us to move forward, allowing that judgment, the rebirth, the fresh start, the new beginnings to move on, which is so much lighter, brighter, and happier. It's this beautiful. So Aries, this is here for you to grab. It's absolutely there. This is your time to step into a beautiful new beginning that is better for you on every level. But we need to just go within and say, right, anything that I'm holding on to, I'm ready to let it go. I'm absolutely ready to let it go, because I deserve it. I deserve this brighter, easier life that is waiting for me on the other side of forgiveness. So Aries, it was the weirdest thing. I put your cards away with the intention we'd finish this reading, and I started pulling cards for what I thought would be Taurus for me to move on to, and I was told, no, we're not finished with Aries yet. Okay then, so we are back with you. Now, what was really interesting, as I was pulling these cards, I had the same one come back out again, the Ascension lift, which we had for you. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth, be ready for opportunities. Okay. And then I also got higher consciousness, and I also got higher power. And I'm like, oh my goodness me. When we put these three together, Aries, you are in this phenomenally high energy. Now, many of you are not that interested in spiritual growth. Some of you are, some of you are not, and that's all right. But I want you to understand that when your spiritual life ascends, the rest of your life ascends with it. All right. It absolutely does. As your soul soars into a higher place, your knowing, your intuition, your instincts become much, much stronger. Your inner voice to guide you to what is good for you and away from what is bad for you becomes much louder. You start to really become aware of everything very clearly to do with your past. We've got the elephant here, which is all about that memory. You know, elephants have got incredible memory. They don't forget anything, but they are absorbing all of that learning from the past into who they are now, and they become these incredibly wise, gentle, loving beings that are incredibly powerful and yet so gentle. This is what you're transcending into, transforming into. This is what you are moving into, this higher place of knowing. Now, how does this serve you in your day-to-day life? Well, for a start off, we have a really strong connection with your spiritual self, your spiritual team, with the help available from the universe. Eagle Spirit here. Spirit has your back. You have this support all around you, that you have this inner knowing of which is the right way to go. And it's coming out with the Chariot card, which is saying, right, now that all of that's done, you've cleared away what was in the way, you are ascended into this higher level being of, I just know, and I'm just doing what feels right for me because it feels right for me. And that's the only reason I don't need anything else. I don't need to justify anything else. I don't need to explain anything else. I just know that it's right for me, and I can now move forward. And I'm moving forward in September in a very powerful and yet calm way. It's an inner knowing that I'm moving into something better. So let's find out what this something better is. Tell me more for my Aries, please. Tell me more. The beautiful Aries. So they're having this big purge, this big clear out. They're moving into this higher place. And we have the King of Cups and bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. And under that, we have the Four of Wands. Now, this is all about that home being stable and secure. The foundation is there, that you are in this emotionally strong place with the King of Cups. He's somebody that, even though the water around him, let's have a look at him a minute, the water around him can be choppy and turbulent and all over the place, he is in this Zen space of, I'm good. Doesn't matter what the water's doing around me. I'm good. I'm in a calm place. I'm in a good place. I'm all right. So we have this, no more reactions, no more. They're just showing me that you might have in the past like clench your fists and gone, it's not okay. And there you are now in this King of Cups, like Zen energy of like, yeah, it'll be all right. I know it will. I just know it'll be all right. So there's no point getting stressed about it. It's going to be fine, because the King of Pentacles is moving into my space now that I've cleared out that other stuff. The King of Pentacles is this very secure, stable foundation underneath me of enough money, of enough power, of enough confidence, of enough everything, that there's just enough here. And I'm in this very calm, mature place. These people as well, you know, we have all these people in this card, in these cards and in the Chariot, all these people around. It feels as if spirit is around me, but also, you know, this can be partnership and friends and family and colleagues and bosses. The people around you are just stepping up to the plate and becoming more supportive and more. I'm just looking at the way he's looking straight ahead. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I know where I want. Now, for some of you, that can be, I know where I'm going. I'm going right out the door. I don't want to be here anymore, and I've just figured it out. For others, I'm moving on into something that is stronger and more stable than it has been for a long time. I am getting something higher because of all these higher cards, higher power, higher consciousness, uplift. This, to me, all of this isn't just about spiritual stuff. It isn't just about your spiritual development, or that spirit indeed does have your back. Look at the crown on top of that eagle's head. That it is, I'm in my power. We have the crown and we've got all these kings with their crowns. We have this ability now to move forward into this incredibly amazing time. Tell me more, please. Tell me more, please. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Magician. Oh my days. Ah! Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Wow. I am flabbergasted. My words have no words at the moment. I'm just like feeling this energy for you and just feeling, wow, wow. Ace of Swords. So all of this was about, right, so I've released what doesn't hold, what's been holding me back. I'm looking down at the cards here because I'm just like absolutely gobsmacked. So Aries, you've released what was in the way. You've absorbed all the learning that has pushed you into this higher level of knowing, of ascension, of wisdom, of awareness. It's pushed you up and into your power with all this king energy, with the Four of Wands there as well, which is home and security. And this can be marriage and moving in together, buying and selling a new home, moving house, especially with the Chariot there. Absolutely. That it's time now to move on and move into something new. And this new is absolutely coming in because we've got these two aces. The Ace of Swords is a new clarity, a new thinking, a new idea, a new aha moment. The Ace of Pentacles here is new money. So this can be a new job, a new business, a new business opportunity, because we did have that opportunities. Be prepared for opportunities, be ready. Yeah, prepare for rapid spiritual growth, be ready for opportunities. And as you do that and you've cleared out, then you lift into this higher consciousness, this higher power. That spirit is around you now, being able to properly move you forward, you moving yourself forward towards that which is new security here with these two in a new way. And then we have the Nine of Cups and the Magician. So this is a wish fulfilled, a dream come true, something you really, really want. And you've created it from the place of alchemy, from the place of empowerment, from the place of magic. I mean, these are magical gods. Absolutely. This is just phenomenal. I mean, Aries, this is the best reading I've done for you. This is why, obviously, I needed to come back when I thought we'd finished your reading and say, no, we have not finished. Be aware of the opportunities that are going to present themselves. Page of Pentacles, opportunities for success. Six of Wands, riding high, recognition, being seen, being noticed, being wanted. Now, this can be in a job, in a business, this can be financially, this can be romantically. For those of you single, suddenly getting a lot of attention. Everybody wants to date you. Everybody wants to have a piece of you. Everybody is seeing your light, your amazingness, because you are in this ascension energy. You are glowing up. You are in this magic, and it is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Aries, let me know in the comments how September shapes up for you. I'm very excited to find out more. So have an amazing month, and I'll see you next time. You take care. Bye-bye.